Welcome back to the last part of Unit 3, which is networking. I remember having introduced the topic to you, but before I actually do that, let me very quickly look at the number of objectives we've already covered. We've covered how to identify the costs involved in setting up a business, how to calculate the startup capital and develop the financial schedule. We've covered how to identify and describe other costs and benefits other than physical ones, how to seal the financial leaks in your business, and finally we're going to look at how to network with other businesses within the area of your interest and increase your circles of influence. And straight away I want us to go and look at how exactly can we network. What are the most important things to do in networking? We looked at the definition of networking. We said business networking is a socio-economic activity by which groups of like-minded business people recognize, create, or act upon business opportunities. And indeed, networking is a form of getting your voice out there, face-to-face or online network systems, word of mouth, etc. And the fundamental reasons for networking is basically to get yourself connected to other people, and that's also a marketing vehicle. How do these networking businesses, or how do these networks work? Okay, a network will normally be facilitated through meetings such as business shows, conferences, workshops, social and community gatherings, business open day, okay, to which you can yourself set up a business open day. You invite other people to come and see what you do. Now what I want us to look at is how do we make the most of these meetings? How do we make most of these meetings where we go and socialize or network with other businesses? Now before we go any further, I want us to look at network. In front of you is a simple diagram of a network. It's a circle. For those who do computer networking, that's a circle diagram. And you see the importance of networking. It's, for example, if you are here, you get connected to this one here. This one is connected to that one here, and that one is connected to that one here. If I went to a meeting and I met this person of this business, because they know that business, who knows that business, who knows that business, who knows me, therefore I've established a new ring of influence. I didn't need to meet this one. Because of me meeting this one, I've effectively met that one, because these people talk. Eventually at some point they'll share some ideas, and this one whom I met a few weeks ago would mention me to him or her, and so forth. And for example, if that is me there in a meeting of some sort, I met this one who knows that one, who knows that one, who knows that one, who knows me. We have created a new circle of influence. When this one is talking to me about, this one is talking to me about a product which I know you or another person here or business produces, I would tell them about them. And eventually what happens is the following. This is what happens eventually. This one, because of my introduction, gets to know that one. And that one, because of my introduction, gets to know that one. And that one, because of my introduction, gets to know me. and I that one, and this one that one. Before you know, your circle of influence has grown so much that your marketing power is stronger, because in business we also look at who introduced who. The caliber of the person introducing a business carries weight, so it's important. Similarly, in this circle, let's change the color. I'm going to get a third pen. Similarly, in this circle, if this one knows that one, who now knows that one, who now knows that one, who now knows that one. Can you see there's that interlink continuously because of networking? And this happens at networking meetings. Now, the challenge to you is, how do you effectively network? You can be at a meeting, you meet a lot of friends, but nothing has come out of it. Now, let us look at some of the strategies that are required in effective networking. How do you network? Tip number one, carry a good number of business cards or handouts. Why? Because when you're talking, you must leave some form of evidence or a contact point whereby somebody can actually ring you or contact you. Because if you network, you meet people, you verbally discuss and say, I'll see you, nice meeting you. It's 4 or 5 hours networking, or there's thousands of people. How do you think that person is going to remember you? You need to give them a form of handout. A business card actually is most recommended in meetings like that. Plan how many people or type of businesses you want to connect with. If you are determined to meet 5 important types of businesses or people, you're going to look out for them. Why? Because you've planned and your target is to meet these people. They could be the major keys to the next level of a business. So what you want to do is determine, put a number, how many and which type of businesses. That's very important, because without this plan you'd be just mingling with anyhow. Very critically important here it is, plan how much time you spend talking to a new contact. On average, 3 minutes is important, maximum 5. Beyond that, it's just not productive. In those few minutes, because they also know it's a networking meeting, number one, pop your card out. Hello, good to meet you. Give them the card, introduce yourself, your name, what business you're involved in, and what actually is working for you and how you think you can help them. Because when you offer to help, it's a good way to get connected quick. 3 minutes can help. So, may I know you, sir, or madam? They also talk to you about it. There's no harm. After you've talked for 3 minutes, say, thank you, sir, nice meeting you. I've got your card. I'll be contacting you soon. Let me just speak to Peter before he goes. And you leave. Now, also look at this, very important. You might think I'm mean, I'm not. Plan how to avoid taking too much time talking to a friend you already know when you meet them at the meeting. Remember, a friend you already know or a business colleague that you are working with already, these are not your main purposes for to go and meet at the meeting, at a business meeting. If you meet them there, quickly go there, rush, nice meeting you, you're looking great, oh, things are moving well, fantastic. Let's talk over the phone regarding that deal in progress. It's fantastic. Thank you. I'll talk to you. Let me just catch up with Jim before he leaves. Why? Because there's no productivity in staying there, begin to talk about things you already talked about last night. Because you know each other, you're working together already. So avoid. Plan how to do this politely. In most cases, when you do this, you find that you are making progress. You are at a network meeting. There is no time for you to mess about with other things. You want to make sure you get as many contacts as is possible based on your plan. Determine beforehand what you want to achieve in each networking meeting. What is it do you want to achieve? Because achievement is important. When you go somewhere, you must tell me, oh, this is what I got, look, so that I feel bad that I never went there. Next time I want to go with you. But if you come back, no achievement, oh, we wasted time. You wasted your money. So you must determine beforehand, what do you want to achieve? What are your goals? What you want to come out of that meeting? Once you know that, once you know what you want to get out of each meeting, you can surely, confidently say it was worth it going to that meeting. Then, choose what you are going to wear and why. Maybe it's a good idea to find out the dress code. There's no point in going to a beautiful business meeting and you're dressed in sneakers. There's no point in going to a meeting where they want you to be in casual and you're overdressed. You'll be attracting unnecessary wrong attention. But if you're very creative, you might turn that into positive anyway. But the idea is try to find out the dress code. It's important to appear as the meeting dictates. You don't look out of place. I've been to meetings. People are people. I was one of the Porsche meetings. Of course, there's always people. Oh, this man just came in a jean trousers and a nice tuxedo on the jean trousers and the shoes out of this world. But the guy is rich, he's got big cash. I think he doesn't care. But the point is, try to work within the protocols of the meeting and make the network meetings work for you. So what I want you to do at this time is pause the resource and reflect on the last meeting you went to. See whether or not you had business cards. Check if you had a plan on what type of businesses or people you wanted to connect with. Check if you spent too much time talking to your old classmate who was there. You find that you spoke for half an hour. It is not right. You're wasting valuable time to get your business known to other people who might connect you for the next level. I want you to, at this time, as you pause the resource, write down three objectives what you might want to achieve in the next meeting you go to. It's very important. Now, with those few points in mind, I'd like to take you to a resource on the internet. Let's have a look at one of resources on some tips on how to network. It's a YouTube video that I came across. I think I liked it. Very simple. It ends with, I'll let you judge for yourself. Let's have a listen to that. You can Google it on your system when you have time. But while you're in the lesson, I want you to listen to these few tips. You ready? Oh, my system seems to be a bit slow. Just give it time. It's gonna wake up. Sometimes when you're doing live shows, things like this to happen. But what's important for you to know is networking is important, and implement those few steps I've just introduced to you. And let's also listen to what this YouTube video says. Seems like it's loading there. While it's loading, what I'd like you to do is get a pad and draw something like this. This is simply a table. Here on the left, sorry about my drawing. Here you're going to put a date. You're going to put details, comments. Write a date here. Plan what you want to get out of the next networking meeting here, and put some comments saying why do you really want to get those things out of the meeting. This exercise will help you in life as you develop in business. Let's see if it's loaded now. I think it's getting there. Here we go. Which one was it? I'm not looking for six-pack. Sorry. Wait, which video was it? have I? Okay, not to worry. On the Moodle, I'll show you where this video is. Right here, I'll play it for tips on how to network. I'll just play from there. When you go back into the learning system, it's there, tips on how to network. I think it's coming out fantastic. There we go.
How to network. Ever hear that what counts is not what you know, but who you know? Practice networking, and before long, you'll know just what's what and who's who. You will need trade organizations to join, good social skills, and persistence. Step 1. Practice the 4F rule. Family, friends, family of friends, and friends of family. In other words, talk to everyone you can think of about your career goals. Step 2. Have business cards made, so you have something professional to hand out when you meet people. Step 3. Join professional organizations related to your field. For example, if you're a woman working in the media world, you could join the not-for-profit womeninfilm.org. Websites like www.linkedin.com can help you find out what professional contacts your friends have. Step 4. Listen attentively to potential mentors. As the saying goes, you can make more contacts in 2 hours by showing interest in people than you will in 2 years of trying to get them interested in you. Maintain eye contact when you're speaking with someone. There's nothing more insulting than a person who is looking over your shoulder for someone more interesting. Step 5. Listen for how you might be able to help someone else. Doing a favor for them is the fastest way to make them want to help you. Do your research on the speakers at trade events and have a pitch prepared for them. Step 6. Contact former bosses. Research shows that 1 in 3 job seekers gets job search help from a previous employer. Did you know 79% of college graduates responding to a 2007 survey said they found networking an effective job search tool?
Fantastic. I'm sure you like that. It ends up in finding a job, etc. But networking principles are the same. What's important is that you've got the tools on how to network. You know how to get people interested or just be informed about your business. This brings to the close of Unit 3, Entrepreneurship course. And I just want to make a quick recap. So in your assignments, you must cover objectives as indicated. You must produce evidence for all of these based on the assessment criteria. Follow the assessment criteria. I trust that you've enjoyed yourself. For any questions, please do go on the chat and make an appointment with a tutor. They will help you. Otherwise, you can still ring in and we can talk to you. The number to ring is 0121 552 3914 if you're in the UK. Outside the UK, it's 0044 121 552 3914. Thank you very much.